Hey man, shalom, shalom, shalom. Hey, it's your brother Tamai. I'm live. I'm blessed, honored, and privileged enough to be out here in Fairfield, California. Today is Tuesday, May 17th, 2022. In the year Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is turned up by Elder Apostle Taha. Hey, and first and foremost, before anything, man, as always, I would love to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory into my power. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kwadash. And to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule well and teach well and sound doctrine. And with that being said, man, I pray this lesson is edifying, exhorting, and comforting unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Because as I say each and every day through the Spirit, you know, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, bro. Getting the Heavenly Father's elect bid into the marriage. Getting those who will be saved by their faith and their works. You know, predestinated from the earth to be saved by their faith and by their works, whereby they have believed, man. And that's the main job of us being out here, man. The main objective of us being out here, man. And doing all things for the elect's sake. Now let's get that. So the book 2 Timothy. Loud as hell, right? 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 10. Therefore I endure all things. We're not doing this with the sign today. I'm gonna just have the sign behind me and just do one of these. Yeah, so therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach Yahweh Shai with eternal glory, right? Because contingent upon us enduring it to the end, we're more than good, man. We're forever more blessed with incorruptible treasures and forever to enjoy them as long as we endure it to the end. So now our sole purpose is to be fervent. Is to build ourselves up to be fervent, sharp teachers, right? In season, out of season, you know, things of that nature that'll be profitable to the ministry. That'll have you more and more capable of bidding the elect to the marriage, right? Because, hey, we don't have too much more longer or too many more bricks to bid to the marriage. If you're measuring the time diligently, you would know that. You would see that. You know, you would definitely see that. Just today, Russia had fired missiles, if I'm not mistaken. Let's verify that. Russia, Russian military said to fire S-300 missiles at Israeli jets over Syria, right? And you know, it's predicted, it's prophesied for the littleness of the flock to draw the whore out, to draw Babylon out. So if things was to escalate from there, you know, prophecy would just be further popping off the pages, man. Even more of a reason for you to seek the Heavenly Father. Let's get that real quick. For the people who have yet to be bidden to the marriage, to the book of Isaiah, chapter, is it 54 verse 6 or 55 verse 6? Yeah, 55 verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Because right now he has his hand stretched out still. He has mercy extended upon, theoretically speaking, all of Israel, right? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Pleading with you to flee out of the midst of Babylon spiritually, to sanctify yourself and wash yourself, right? With this word, to come under the tutelage of a man of the Heavenly Father, and to be sanctified by the washing of the word, to deliver your soul, so you're not caught up in the iniquity that the Heavenly Father has laid up for this place, right? So that goes for you to have yet to be bid into the marriage, and also people who know themselves to be Israelites, and for you people, for the men of the Lord, who already have talents bestowed unto them, who have expectations upon the inquisition being made as far as what you did with your talents, right? This is for you. This is St. John chapter 9 verse 4. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. Because right now, you have set your heart to serve the Heavenly Father. So what you ought to do is to fully and wholly flip these talents to earn that penny, right, which is salvation, and just to have as much appointed bestowed unto you as far as rewards as possible, man. Because we're gonna be in our glory, and there will be regrets, bro. There will for sure be regrets. I know that. I know that. So to ease that and to not have to go through that, right? You ought to work the works of him that sent me while it is day, because the night cometh when no man can work, right? Speaking of the famine of the word, right? Let's get that while we at it. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. Exactly. You see how that event that took place in Buffalo has them closely monitoring the internet, and they already in Europe developed a department to monitor the internet. And not only the internet, but people's messages, emails, things of that nature, bro. For misinformation. That's coming here, bro. That's for sure coming here. They already have. I forgot what city it is in Italy, conforming to the first city in Europe, if I'm not mistaken, to conform to the social credit system, man. You know. Not to mention them predictively programming you for rolling blackouts, and the big blackout which is to come, which will have America in the dark for a nice amount of time, bro. Just stirring up all types of chaos and calamities, spoils of goods, tribulation, due to a lack of goods and due to everybody's first world privileges being stripped from them, right? Which during that time, the men of the Lord will not be out here, man. During that time, this will have to be the famine of the word, right? And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh. How are they going to do that? Via the internet. If there is internet, right? And shall not find it. And that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. That's all I wanted, bro. That's all I wanted. So yeah, the night cometh when no man can work. Where we're not going to have to be, where you won't have the mercy. You won't have mercy bestowed unto you to cleanse your ways and to be made right with the Heavenly Father, bro. Because he said he loves those who love him, right? And first and foremost, let's see what the love of the Heavenly Father is. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. So exactly, so the keeping of the commandments to the best of your abilities through faith in Yahweh Shai will prove your love to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Especially in this sinful and adulterous generation, you going right. You continuing in the straight gate while all the society is going left. Only sets you apart, only further sanctifies you, right? So yeah, he said, I love those that love me. So yeah, so during the time of Jacob's trouble, or during the time of the famine of the word, you won't have the mercy bestowed unto you to come to a man of the Lord and inquire, and to see why things are happening the way that they're happening, and to see what end and what judgment lies in the wait for you and your household. You won't have that. And through the Spirit, what's so beautiful, the Heavenly Father knows. The Heavenly Father knows how Jake is, man. He knows that due to y'all being caught up in this world, y'all look at the Heavenly Father as a last resort. Y'all look to the Heavenly Father as a 401k plan. Y'all look to the Heavenly Father as a genie in a bottle that you could just call whenever you need him and then just throw him away. No. He said that he has mercy on those that receive his discipline. So if you hadn't done that or attempted to do that, prior to the doors of repentance closing. You're going to have to be made right by death. You're going to have to be purged via the spirit of judgment, which will consist of either the famine, the pestilence, or the sword. Right? You're not going to have the vast majority of these people are not going to have the leisure to come in at the last minute and try to amend their ways at that time, bro. You have way more than enough time, bro. We just lived through the first pandemic. We're post-pandemic, technically. So when this next one comes and you don't have the chance to just be in your house and consider and scour the internet and be lulled back to sleep, no. Great wrath will come down upon you and you will not have access to the word of the Heavenly Father. You will have to die without knowledge. You have to die without the law, right? This is the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 8 or 7, verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Right? Destruction cometh. These lights gonna go out. They not coming back on. Right? No internet. Things could be going on in Kentucky as far as concentration camps, FEMA camps, internment camps, whatever you want to call them. And us in California will have no idea, right? Things could be going on in New York, and us in California will have no idea, right? Things could be going on here, and people in Vegas will have no idea, bro. Right? No food, no water, tribulation, lootings, anarchy, right? Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Right? You're gonna seek normalcy. You're gonna be like, damn, that was a crazy day, crazy 3 days, but there's no end in sight, right? Mischief shall come upon mischief, right? A man shall spoil his neighbor due to lack of goods and much tribulation. When you see all these Rite Aids and these CVS's looted and cleaned out, right? When it's already a diesel shortage, when these gas companies, when these G stations no longer provide fuel. Well, you can't even drive your vehicle, man. Well, you can't even drive your vehicle because the EMP then fried the computer in your car, right? Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall come upon rumor, right? Was it North Korea? Was it Israel? Was it Russia? Was it China? Was it an inside job? Right, rumor shall be upon rumor, right? Then shall they seek a vision of the prophets, right? Then they're going to seek a vision of the prophets. Then they're going to try to amend their ways and come and humble themselves. Because that's going to be a humbling experience, bro. When you're scared shitless and you can't provide or protect your household, and you see the very men that you scoffed at, the very men that you scorned, the very men that you laughed at, right? Marrying, having abundance, sound mind, knowing exactly what's taking place. And not only that, but having a divine intervention, having that hedge of protection. Right? It's going to be a humbling experience. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophets, but the law shall perish from the priests and the counsel from the ancient. Right? We're not going to have anything to say, man. Unless the Heavenly Father has a special level of mercy on you, we're not going to have anything to tell you, bro. What did he say? He can make the tongue of your mouth cleave, your tongue cleave to the roof of your mouth. It's nothing for the Heavenly Father to give you a dumb spirit. It's nothing for the Heavenly Father to have it in your spirit to reject these people, man. Right? Because you know, Jake, they only seek the Heavenly Father when His chastening is upon them. Let's get that. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 16. Lord, in trouble have they visited thee. They poured out a prayer when thy chastening was upon them. Exactly. And he's not going for that, bro. He's not going for that, and there will not be no mercy for the wicked, man. They will be delivered to the destruction. Hey, but I kind of wanna flip the switch a little bit and go into teacher mode a little bit, man. Teacher mode. I told you I was working on being a better teacher, a more sound teacher, and you know, something just came to mind. Well, something has been on my mind since I watched the brothers in Philly, Shamgar and them camp today, right? And they were just expounding upon how this word isn't for everybody, man. Because how I just explained it through the Spirit, you know, the elect is all that matters, bro, right? And that's at the end of the day, that's who's gonna be saved, man. It's gonna be a slim to none amount of people that get saved, right? Because 100% of these heathens have no chance, and 1/3 of our people will be saved, right? 1/3 of our people, so 2/3 of our people, and 100% of these heathens will be out of here, bro. Will be taken out of here. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 13. And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Right. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Right? Like as a wave is greater than a drop. Exactly, man. Like as a wave is greater than a drop. So at the end of the day, unless the Heavenly Father has a special level of mercy on you, right? Has a special level of mercy on you. And well, because when I say a special level of mercy, it's the truth. It's predestinated. Only the people that the Heavenly Father has predestinated from the foundation of the earth, man. From the foundation of the earth will be saved. So naturally, you wouldn't want to be just going after each and everybody when you know that the chances and the odds of this person being able to elect is slim to none. You kind of just have to control what you can, right? Control what you can by working out your own salvation with fear and trembling, and letting things happen naturally. Letting you do your work as far as planting the seed, and letting the Heavenly Father give the increase, man. Because salvation and His word is only for those that, at this point, is only for those who the Heavenly Father has predestined from the foundation of the earth to be saved. So sure, what you should do is you should do this work praying that the Heavenly Father activates those who it's meant for, man. That's what Esdras said, right? So the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, verse 41. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord. Beseech, if I'm not mistaken, it means to beg or to just ask earnestly, right? Beseech. Yeah, to beg for urgently or anxiously, right? So beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. Exactly, may be set apart, may be bidden to the marriage. Because He knows when those people are woken up unto everlasting life, the end will come, man. Right? The end will come. That's what He said in Revelations, right? This is the book of Revelations, chapter 7, verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, the destroying winds, right? The calamities that will consume this place, man, right? That the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees. Because that's what, remember what Habakkuk in the 3rd chapter, he was like, you mad at the trees? You mad at the mountains? You know, what did they do to you feel me? Let's get it. Habakkuk the 3rd chapter. It's the same destroying winds, man. This is the same thing Habakkuk saw. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, verse... Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 8. Was the Lord Yahweh displeased against the rivers? Was thou an anchor against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the sea, that thou didst ride upon thine horses and thy chariots of salvation? Right. Thy bow was made quite naked according to the oaths of the tribes, even thy word. Selah, thou didst even cleave the earth with rivers. The mountains saw thee, and they trembled. The overflowing of the water passed by. The deep uttered his voice and lifted up his hands on high. God. The sun and moon stood still on their habitations. At the light of thine arrows they went, and at the shining of thy glittering spear. Thou didst march through the land in indignation, right? Righteous anger, righteous hatred. Because he warned you. He had his people out here. You forbear. So this is speaking of when the thermonuclear missiles annihilate this place, man. From not only America's enemies, but also her allies. Right? I had to say that. So yeah. Thou didst march through the land in indignation. Thou didst thresh the heathen in anger. Right? So these are the destroying winds that the Heavenly Father is holding back. So yeah, back to Revelation 7. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse, and y'all, like, if just saying this, not saying you thinking this, but if you are, it might be a little bit of a change of pace as far as energy, but I'm just trying to sharpen up. I'm just trying to be a better teacher, man. You know, prophecy is there, prophecy is happening, but I'm just trying to edify, I'm just trying to get better, man. So yeah, Revelation chapter 7, verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Right. And it was just talking about in Habakkuk how, like, he was asking him, what did the earth do to deserve this? What did the seas? Was thy wrath against the seas? Right, the same destroying winds. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees. So we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads, exactly, when they're bidden to the marriage. Right? And I heard the number of them which were sealed. And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Exactly, man. So when the elect is sealed, shoot, it's over with. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you, man of the Lord? That you need to be, like I brought out through the Spirit in Timothy, that you need to be solely focused on the elect, man. Not no fly-by-night random motherfucker, bro. It's going to happen naturally, and they're going to have another spirit. Don't force that course, man. Don't force that course and make our little journey. Make our little what we say? Make our journey, or I'm thinking of a word. Make things harder than they have to be, man. Because these people, again, are predestinated from the foundation of the earth. You just need to be begging to be a conduit to bid the elect to the marriage, man. Right? The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. Exactly. Showing you, like when Yahweh said, let's get that. Showing you that it's not going to be a lot of us, man, compared to the general population. It's not going to be a lot of us, man. Right? That's why Yahweh said in that Matthew 9. Matthew chapter 9, verse 37. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, right? We're going to have more than the heart could even wish for, man. What did it say? I have not seen nor ear heard, neither entered into the heart of man, what the Heavenly Father has laid up for those who love him, man. Right? The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Exactly, man. So you don't need to just be casting your pearls before any type of swine, man. You don't need to just be overly thirsty, man. If they knew right, if they was in a sound mind, if they had been given the spirit of discernment, they would be lined up to cleave on to you. Right? Just like Tobit, right? I love this using this example. Tobit was known for his charity. Tobit was known for alms, right? Tobit was known for these things, man. A man that feared the Heavenly Father, who was very generous, man, right? And what did he say? What did he say to his son when he was to go get guests for the feast? When he was to go get guests for the holy day, man. What did he say to his son? Let's get that. He just a man that bro, he was hands-on, bro, really for his people. But when it came to that feast, when it came to that holy day, did he just let anybody in his house? Did he just bid anybody to his supper, to his feast? No. No, this is the book of Tobit. Chapter 2, I'm gonna start at the top. Now when I was come home again, and my wife Anna was restored unto me with my son Tobias, and the feast of Pentecost, which is the holy feast of the 7 weeks. There was a good dinner prepared me, right? In the which I sat down to eat. And when I saw abundance of meat, right? When he saw how glorious the supper was, how much there was to go around, right? He thought to be charitable. Same thing as the elect, or the hopeful elect. But did we think to be charitable towards the 2/3, towards the swine of our people? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Tobit chapter 2 verse 2. And when I saw the abundance of meat, I said to my son, go and bring what poor man soever thou shalt find out of our brethren, first and foremost out of our brethren, right? Who is mindful of the Lord. And lo, I tarry for thee, right? So he was bidding people mindful of the Lord, man. He was bidding those that feared the Lord to his supper, to his feast. He wasn't casting what he had, his gains, his blessings, right? Because this is what we have is a blessing, a gift, upon just any Joe Blow of his people, man. How much more with us in the ultimate supper, in the ultimate harvest, right? No, man. Did the Lord tell Ezekiel, hey, go teach any and everybody, man? This is what the Lord told Edris when he said he wrote the book, right? Or not the things that you've seen in the book. Second Edris, chapter 12, verse 37. Therefore, write all these things that thou hast seen in a book, right? And hide them. Exactly, and that's another point, because this Bible, especially when it was being constructed, wasn't just generally available to any Joe Blow, man. No, this is holy. This was reverence. These things were taken with great care of, man. These was books that men was risking their lives over, man. Risking their lives to live. And not just any Joe Blow would just had access to this, man. Same thing in the spirit this time around, man. Not any Joe Blow has access to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Even though it's readily available, they just won't take it. They won't last. What did it say? Because every plant that the Heavenly Father has implanted will be uprooted. Right? This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 12, verse 37. Therefore write all these things that thou hast seen in a book and hide them. And teach them to the like Romans, like Corinthians, Like things of those was letters, bro, sent to specific people, specific groups of people, man, for a specific purpose for them people, man, right? And teach them to the wise of the people, right? And teach them to the wise of the people, not anybody, not each and everybody, no, to the wise of the people. And who are the wise? Who are the wise? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man. What did it say? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom. So he was teaching these things to men fearful of the Lord, man. Right? Let me get this. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 14, verse 9. Who is wise? And he shall understand these things. How? Why? Because sound wisdom is laid up for the righteous. Right? The Heavenly Father's secrets are revealed unto the meek. Right? That's why they're going to understand these things. Prudent, and he shall know them. Why? Because what it said, men, let's get it. Let's get it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh understand all things. So that's how you're going to know these things. What did it say? If you desire wisdom, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee, bro. So these were the type of people that the Heavenly Father ordained Esdras to teach. Right? Let me finish this. Second Esdras, chapter 12, verse 38. And teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts thou knowest, may comprehend and keep. Not only be able to just, okay, I can decipher that. Okay, I get what you're saying. It's a lot of people that can, if they humble themselves down enough, be brought from A to B. But what separates them from the elect is that the elect will keep the word, man. Will keep the word, just like in John, where he said that I have manifested my name unto the ones that you have given me, and they have kept thy name, man. In the book of Baruch, speaking about the elect, right? Because that's talking about the elect too. It's the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse I think it says something about them keeping the word. Nah, it doesn't say anything about keeping the word. I thought it said something about keeping the word. I know it says think upon thy name. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about keeping the word. But yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. It's a lot. But yeah, so yeah, this is the book of Second Esdras. Oh yeah, well yeah, y'all got the point. So, and teach them to the wise of the people, whose hearts whose hearts knowest may comprehend and keep these secrets. Exactly, man. Because anybody outside of this congregation, man, anybody outside of the tabernacle with David, predestined from the foundation of the earth to be, predestinated from the foundation of the earth to be of the tabernacle with David. This knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding is foolishness to them at the end of the day, bro. It's foolishness, bro. It's foolishness. What's going on? Like him, if I would have said, you an Israelite, want the band, he would have just, yeah, see, this is foolishness to everybody outside of the tabernacle with David, bro. So you're just running yourself rabbit, running yourself crazy, trying to bid somebody who this isn't for, man. This is solely for the elect at this moment. Everything going on in this world, man, from the collapse to the wrath to the famines to the salvation, all that is for the elect's sake, man. Right? It's not for them, bro. This is foolishness to them, bro. They look at us like, damn, bro, this nigga always out here. Damn, bro, he ain't never gonna stop. Damn, bro, he could be doing so much with his time. Damn, I feel bad for him. Damn, couldn't be me. That's how they look at us, man. That's how they look at us, bro. This is foolishness to them, bro. Right? Let me get to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3. They might commend it, but at the end of the day, they know, like, it'll never be them. So the book of Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3. But the souls of the unrighteous are in the hand of the Most High. But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, in the sight of the foolish, right? In the sight of the carnal, in the sight of everybody outside this tabernacle with David, right? In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, right? In the sight of everybody around her, it looks like, damn, bro, this man is really tweaking. This man is wasting his time. This man just don't know. They feel like they got one up on the minute of the Lord, bro. Not even knowing, right? Because this is foolishness to them, and it's supposed to be, right? In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and the departure is taken for misery, right? And they're going from us to be utter destruction. But they are in peace, right? They are in peace. Why? Because what did he say? He will keep your mind in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, in the book of Isaiah, right? For though they be punished in the sight of men, right, natural men, though they be punished, damn, it's hot as hell. This man always out here. In the winter, damn, it's cold as hell. This man always out here. Though they be punished in the sight of men, right? Yet is their hope full of immortality. Exactly, man. Because that's what's coming, man. Incorruptible treasures and forever to enjoy them. Hey, and you're going to be increased during the time of this place's calamity soon come, bro. Within months, man. Within months. When this economic collapse fully hits America and there's no water, there's no electricity, there's no Wi-Fi, it's no police. This dollar is collapsed. It's obsolete. Only the men of the Lord who this wasn't foolish to are going to have divine intervention. And it's only going to be a man of the Lord who can really believe that, bro. Because as it is written, the vast majority of these people, they worship this place. As bad as America has deteriorated, they can never see America being the world's first fourth world country. They can never see that. That white man gonna always figure it out. Oh, that white man, he just gonna have to throw a nigga a few extra stamps or something. We'll be straight. We good, right? Because they worship this place, man. And it's written that everybody except the elect, right, will worship this place. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. Speaking of the beast, right? Whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Exactly, man. So it makes perfect sense, bro. So why waste your time on these books? All you are for these 2/3 is you're somebody used to remove the cloak. You're used to bring to essentially to cement the fact that they chose death. Because when they see us, man, no matter if you looked, if you looked, you drove by, right? You heard the, if you seen a man of the Lord, right? At one point or another, and you didn't stop. If you seen a man of the Lord on the internet, and you didn't inquire, you didn't reach out. At the end of the day, if you didn't come into this fold, bro, it's going to be indignation upon you, man. Because when it comes, it will come because the gospel has been preached throughout all four corners of the earth, man. Right? Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness, right? For a witness to say, bro, they was out here. The hand was stretched out still. You chose death, right? You chose death. That's why it says in Wisdom of Solomon again. Golly, man, it's time for another apocrypha, man. I got one, but I'm not trying to let her go like that, man. Golly. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 10. But the ungodly, right, the foolish, the 2/3, everybody except for the elect, man. The ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, right? They're gonna have their fears brought upon them. Them kids you pay for, you send to daycare, you buy them the mics, you put them in football training, you take them to karate class. Things of that nature, right? Heinous atrocities are gonna befall them, bro. As harsh as it may sound. And honestly, theoretically speaking, it's due to you being unwise servants as men. As men. Because if you were a man of the Lord, your household would be hedged. If you're a man of the Lord, they pertain unto you, they're exempt from judgment for the most part. Right? But because you wasn't, you and your household, from woman to child, right, are now numbered amongst the others, man. Right? Y'all are now numbered amongst the others. This is what's going to happen to the others. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right? So all the men, all the just souls that have been complaining continually unto me, right? Go set a mark upon them, just like in that Revelation 7. The seal of the living God in their head, that the wah, right? Set it upon the men and upon the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that also goes for their households, man, those that pertain unto the men, right? So if that type of judgment and that type of favor is showed unto, because the Heavenly Father deals in duality, right? So if a man and everybody that pertains unto him is cool due to him sighing and crying for the abominations done in the midst thereof, what happens to a man and everything that pertains unto him who is condemned to judgment? Same thing, man. Same thing on the right hand side. They're all just the others. Just like the elect. The elect consists of men, women, and children. And the others consist of men, women, and children, bro. Duality. Verse 5. And to the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young. And when I say, when it says that, and this go around, this time around, it's just gonna be spirits of vengeance. It's just gonna be spirits of vengeance, spirits of judgment sent out upon the 2/3 of our people in some of the most heinous ways, bro. In some of the most heinous forms and factions, bro. Fashions. So yeah, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children. Bro, does it sound like the Heavenly Father gonna have mercy on your little nigglets, man? No, my boy. It's tough. That's tough, right? What's the name? What's shorty name? So Luminati. That's tough. Bro. That's tough. And it's all due to your negligence. It's all due to you just not being of the elect at the end of the day, man. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 10. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord, bro. God. And I don't know how I got here because I wanted to focus on the elect right now. I wanted to be in teacher mode right now, but you know, the spirit is like the wind. The spirit is definitely like the wind. Let me get this. Because I was talking about how this is foolishness to everybody outside this fold. This is foolishness. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, right? To them ordained unto sword, famine, and pestilence. This is foolishness, bro. They look at us like, why would I be out here? It's hot as hell. They look at us like, why would I be out here? Nobody's listening. They have that faithless mindset because they're ordained unto heinous judgments in the incoming months. Right? Continuing on. But unto us which are saved, right, or on the way to being saved, you know, we will be saved if we endure to the end. But unto us which are saved, well, shoot, the tabernacle of David is already saved from the foundation of the earth, man. It just has to play out, right? But unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High, right? It serves two totally different functions. It resonates in your mind two totally different ways, man. Two completely different ways, man. So marvel not if this world considers the things you do, what would we say? Considers it to be eccentric. Considers it to be extreme. Considers it to be, you know, out of the, you know, things that they would never do. Marvel not, man. Marvel not. Because they have the spirit of this world, man. And that's for sure. One second. That's for sure a testament to the lot that you've been given, man. That's for sure a testament to the lot that you've been given. If you have the spirit of this world, man. Because that means you was given that, you know, when you was born. To be honest, you was given that when you was born. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. Now we have received not the spirit of this world, so like you're of the world, right? But the spirit which is of the Most High, right? That we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Heavenly Father, right? So we're able to perceive things, see things through the spirit, and keep that word to be hedged from the said perils, right? But a man of the world, he hasn't been given that spirit. He hasn't been given the ability to, you know, he just hasn't been given the spirit, bro. It's two different lots. It's two totally different lots, bro. Little do you know, a man of the Lord was predestined to be a man of the Lord prior to he even became a life in his mother's womb. Read that Jeremiah, right? Let me get this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse 14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, right? If you desire that wisdom. I was going to go into something, but never mind. And it was created with the faithful in the womb. Exactly, man. So that fear, that gut feeling, that conscience, it's all orchestrated from the foundation of the earth, man. So you can't really do too much tripping, man. You can't do too much tripping about people getting it or not getting it, man. It's already set up. right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 20. I'm gonna go to 22, verse 7. All they that see me laugh me to scorn. They shoot out the lip. They shake their head. All they that see me laugh me to scorn. They shoot out the lip. They shake the head, saying he trusted on the Lord Yahweh that he would deliver him. Let him deliver him, saying he delighted in him. Right? This is speaking of Yahweh Shai. Right? Continuing on. But thou art he that took me out of the womb. Thou didst make me hope when I was upon my mother's breast. Right? You had me hoping and expecting a divine intervention when I was on my mother's breast, man. You see how deep this goes, man? It's a very what we say, it's just deep, man. I'm not even gonna use the big word I was thinking of, man. Fuck that word. I was cast upon thee from the womb. Thou art my power from my mother's belly, bro. So you see that this isn't just no fly by night. Anybody could snap to it type of no. No, just this is the second Exodus, man. This is the second Exodus. And just like the first Exodus, who got delivered? Who got to see the promised land and that incarnation, and why? All right? We talking about spirits and hope and expectation and things about being ordained. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 22, 144. Call him like Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice. Sure, it could be the same time this go around. Not the same time, but you can use that again today. But let's just keep it simple. Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. He's saying none of them of that evil generation shall see it, man. Because I gave them things to the point where they didn't even have to have faith, but just to know that I am, and they hearken not. Right? So no, they don't get to see it. But my servant Caleb, he's saying everybody don't get to see it, but Caleb and Joshua, right? But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit in him. That's not something that you just get. No, he had another spirit in him from the foundation, bro. Right? And have followed me fully. Him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. That is the type of people. That is the elect, man. That's the elect in a nutshell. Those with another spirit. The whole world doing this, and you're doing the right thing. Right? And you're wholly and fully following Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. You can be worked with. You can be made perfect. You're somebody I can bestow. You're somebody I can bestow everything upon. Not just anybody, man. Not just anybody, man. It's all about the elect, bro. So you should be laboring to build yourself up so you can further edify and bring the man predestinated to be conformed to the image of Yahweh Shai, predestinated to be hedged from the said perils into the fold that have yet to have that have yet to be brought into the fold, man. That's exactly what he told Edris. Right? Just let me prove that. Not just, hey brother, you know you an Israelite. Not over thirsty for attention. Not, oh, bro, if you have a large congregation, right? If you got just a lot of anything, bro, how many of them is really quality? Exactly, so you shouldn't be tripping off followers. You shouldn't be tripping off nothing but the elect, man. All you want to be used to do is to spark the minds of the elect, bro. Right? This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8, verse 51. But understand thou and for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee, right? People in the same mind state, people in the same spirit. You're seeking out the glory for people that be like you, man, right? For unto you, and people that be like you, unto the tabernacle with David, unto the elect, man, right? Is paradise open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful, man. And that's for the tabernacle with David, bro. That's for the elect, man. That's for, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, man. Us, bro. Nobody else. Nobody else. So again, man, your job, man, your hope, your expectation at this point is just to plant the seed in the minds of the elect, bro. And that's it. That's it, bro. Right? That's what Paul said. And shoot, Paul carried in the New Testament after Yahushua. It's damn near just Paul. For real. St. Paul, big bro Paul was going crazy, man. And that was a man taught by Yahushua. Right? This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6. I have planted, right? Planted what? The seed. Through what? Through letting your light so shine before men that they see your good works and praise your Father which is in heaven. That's how you plant the seed. How you plant the seed is by expounding unto the few men and women that do inquire, that are sincere, prophecy, right? But all you're doing is planting the seed, bro. That's all you can do, man, right? So yeah, I have planted. Apollos watered, if I'm not mistaken. Apollos was, if I'm not mistaken, no, I ain't even gonna say that. Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase, right? Because if you're not constantly abounding, if you're not reaching new heights and new levels in this ministry, you're dead. So if the Heavenly Father's giving the increase, He's allowing you to remain in the fold. He's allowing you to remain in the ministry, right? So then neither is it he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase, man. So you can do all that hollering, shake a hand, make a friend, all that goof at, all that shit you want, man. At the end of the day, it's of the Heavenly Father. Let's get it. I got it right here, Matthew chapter 15, verse 13. But he answered and said, but he answered and said, every plant which my Heavenly Father have not planted shall be rooted up, man, right? It shall be rooted up. So no matter how much you do, no matter how much you try, no matter how many hours you spend, if they're not of the elect, it's over with, man. Romans chapter 9, verse 16. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy, man. Come. Because they're not going to be able to remain, bro. They're not going to be able to stay. They might be able to internalize these things, but they're not going to believe it. Faith is a gift. The Heavenly Father hasn't given anybody outside the tabernacle with David that gift, man. So the word isn't going to profit them, and it's just going to further condemn them, man. They're just going to be beaten with many stripes. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. Come, man. Come. So yeah, man, the elect, man. That's all that matters, bro. The elect. Hey, I'm gonna stop here, man. So, hey, with that being said, man, I pray this lesson is edifying, exhorting, and comforting unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Because as I've illustrated today, man, Yo, that's all that matters, bro. That's all that's gonna get saved. And that's all that's gonna make it out here alive. Hey, so without further ado, man, as always, man, I would love to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory into my power. Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Hey, shalom, y'all.